So I was led to read Isaiah 41 as far as where it's referencing God will help Israel. Israel today is spiritual Israel, those who choose the Father. In verse 41, keep silence before me, O islands, and let the people renew their strength. Let them come near, let them speak, let them come near together to judgment. Who raised up the righteous man from the east, called him to his foot, gave the nations before him, and made him rule over kings. He hath given them as the dust to the sword, and has driven stubble to his bow. He pursued them and passed safely. Even by the way, he has not gone with his feet. Who hath wrought and done it, calling the generations from the beginning? I, the Lord, the finest, or the first and the last. I am he. The islands saw it and feared. The ends of the earth were afraid, drew near and came. They helped everyone his neighbor, and everyone said to his brother, Be of good courage. So the carpenter encouraged the goldsmith, and he that smothereth with the hammer, and him that smote the anvil, saying, It is ready for the soldering. And he fastened it with nails, that it should not be moved. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend, whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. And you got to think, confounded, where the languages were confounded, where they're not understanding one another. And they shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, thou shalt not find them. Even them that are contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will uphold thee with thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and the Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. You know, I know there was a lot of people thinking there was a certain thing. Do you realize that's Jacob? Not what's inside. Another part of the deception. Jacob is the worm. And another thing, while I take a pause, when it talks about the righteous man from the east, it talks about the one that comes and arise and shine. Is that not where the sun comes out, ordained by the Father every morning? Well, if you look on the dawn of Zion's glory, arise and shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, a gross darkness, the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. That's where we're at right now. You have to be the light of the world, the overcoming testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy, just as Revelation, I believe it's 19:10. Alright, let's pick back up. Behold, I will make thee a new sharpening threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt dash the mountains and beat them small. Thou shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel. When you think of whirlwind, you can hear the winds whipping around on some of these storms, kind of giving us a clue. Well, if you look up whirlwind, the definition actually means gale wind forces. It's kind of funny. I figured this out and found this off of this one word, because we have gale wind forces right now. The wind has been literally crazy. It's been in the 40s as far as miles per hour. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, their tongue faileth for thirst. I, the Lord, will hear them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. The water of the word. I will open rivers in high places, and fountains in the midst of valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and dry land springs of water. I will plant in the wilderness the cedar, the shittim tree, and the myrtle, and the olive tree. I will set in the desert, the fir and the pine and the box together. When men walk upright like trees, these trees are describing a certain character, I do believe. They're going to be scattered. Flipping of the table. That they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of the Lord hath done this, and the Holy One of Israel hath created it. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons. That's paper. Saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth, and shew us what shall happen. Let them shew the former things, what they heap. What I'm trying to read through the phone. What they be, we may consider them, and know the last end of them, or the latter end of them, and declare us the things for to come. Shew the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know ye are gods, little g gods. Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. Behold, ye are of nothing, and your work of naught. An abomination is he that chooseth you. I have raised up one from the north, and he shall come from the rising of the sun. He shall he call upon my name, and he shall come upon princes, upon mortar, upon the porter treadeth clay, who hath declared from the beginning, that we may know, and before time, that we may say, he is righteous? Yea, there is none that sheweth, there is none that declareth, there is none that heareth your words. But the first shall say to Zion, behold them, and I will give to Jerusalem one that bringeth good tidings. You remember? Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. For I beheld, and there were no man even among them, and there were no counselor that when I asked of them, could answer a word. Behold, they are all vanity, and their works are nothing. Their molten images are wind and confusion. That's where we're at right now. They're trying to rush, establish the vision just as it is written, but it shall come to naught. The Father will come and help us. He promised. You know, it's easy to say, walk by faith, not by sight. But when you've really seeked the Father, a creator that loves all of his creation, it strengthens you with your faith. It's a shield of faith to shield the fiery darts of lies. Right now is not a time to be hiding any light. If you have the light of God, there's no copying it. There's no replacement. Only the goodness of God remains, because when the Father rules, he's nothing but good. Anything of the world, it won't be tolerated. It won't be here. And just as it says, he knows the beginning to the end. He knows who to have, and he will never change, and rejects the truth of how good he really is.